What's up, guys? How are you doing? I hope that you are doing better because of this pump, at least those of you who went long at some point. And well, I'm sorry for those who are taking shorts, at least somewhere around here or here or here. So let's see what happened and what to expect next. Well, basically, if you remember, at this point, I was telling that probably we will go lower and probably will go below this previous low. This is exactly what happened, but I'm still not happy with the result of what I expected because I thought that we will go much lower, something like 6,100 or 6,300 at least. But instead of that, with a very short wick here, which didn't give me a chance to close my short positions, the price moved very fast to almost like $7,500. So I would treat it as the short squeeze. And in fact, if you look at the previous price action for Bitcoin, here there was a huge short squeeze. Here it was a short squeeze and actually like a series of those, and here as well, and this one as well. In fact, the highs which we are printing with those squeezes, even they are still lower and lower and lower, and even lows, the like global lows here, 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 and here are still getting a little bit, but still lower. I would say that I wouldn't treat this as a double bottom because, first of all, I don't like the concept of double bottom in general, especially in Bitcoin. But technically, one may think that some huge player tries to defend his position at this area and then just pump the market to try to fuel it with longs, and then price might go higher and higher and higher. But again, until the point when we will see the price breaking this channel, until the point when we will see the price going above some major moving averages, and we are talking now about, let's say, a daily 50, daily 100, and moreover, or not moreover, but still very important, baseline of the Bollinger Bands, which is something like $7,300. Price actually tested it, went a little bit higher, and immediately went down again. So until the point we'll show some reasonable bullish signs like those, or at least we'll see some accumulations with a slow rising highs, slow rising lows. Until then, I'm remaining constantly bearish, trying to play the conservative card. Of course, everything may happen. This is Bitcoin, and market can show absolutely crazy things, but we are trading probabilities here, and I would like to stick with those which are most reliable. Meaning that I would expect this to stay here for a while. Maybe actually we will have another squeeze, maybe to the upside, or vice versa, we may go very sharp drop to something like $6,900 or $800. But in general, neither by the speed or the depth of this drop, nor by the volume here, I cannot say that this is a reversal. Usually those things look very, very different. The one thing which might bring some hopium is that this trend line, this global trend line, held, and well, we broke it, but when we soon returned back to the upside above it, and also this resistance, long-term resistance, also was broken to the upside. So we may hope that it will hold and then work as support from that point. But again, all these should be confirmed, and so far I just don't see how we can be bullish at this situation. The point is, if you look at the nature of the squeeze, well, let's say 4 hours time frame, then you would see that on the way down, like from this point, people are shorting, especially even here when we see higher highs, higher lows, and this one as well, and obvious support test many times, $7,100. And here people were shorting here, people were shorting here, and even here. It was very, very nice to liquidate all those shorts, which actually exactly happened. Meaning that if you look at this situation from the point of view of manipulator, huge players, whales, it means that here the volume of the long positions they could be liquidated is just much lower than the volume of the short positions, which could be liquidated by the move to the upside. So it might be some kind of a relief, but probably it's just a temporal thing. Moreover, if you look at the shorter, even shorter time frame, like 1 hour, you will see that a lot of the volume was actually at this area, so it was more than here. Basically, if you consider that huge players are buying at this point, then why they are selling here? Because why they would actually buy more as soon as the price went down that much? Probably they are selling a lot of the volume already, and there is no need to hold the price longer at this point. Generally, it's just confirmed by the amount of the volume in this area and in this area. Well, continuing the points of hopium for bulls, we are still in the zone of the negative funding rate on BitMEX, and actually it held this negative stance for a very long time, so maybe, just maybe, we will still continue this rise. Moreover, I would say as soon as we broke this area, and this area, where we are very close to this point, $7,500, $7,600. A lot of the stop orders for shorts also here, and then a little bit higher, $7,800, or even close to $8,000. It will be just so reasonable to move there, similarly to what happened here. So you see we moved up and then traded here for a while, and then after that made another leg to the upside, very similar in terms of the amplitude. It could happen. I don't really believe that it will, but well, everything could happen with this market. Again, my personal stance is that as soon as we are trading below major moving averages, major baseline on, let's say, on the daily time frame, we don't have the steam to move higher, we don't have any confirmations, and this is just a short squeeze, and the lower low will come. But again, this is my personal opinion, I might be biased, so please make your own decisions, and most importantly, don't invest more than you can afford to lose. So far, that is it for today, guys. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching.